better position.
Bro, these weak shots, these weak spot shots are getting. I'm going crazy right now.
Oh, did I miss my punch? I wouldn't have died if I actually landed that punch. I punched the wall. I don't even know how I missed punch, but he would.
Okay, so if you play Titanfall and you play Northstar, you likely have run across a Ronin and died a lot. And there's a common misconception that Ronin beats Northstar up close and Northstar beats Ronin at a distance. Now there will be a separate video regarding how Ronin can have the advantage at a distance. But for this video, I'm going to be showing you how to survive with Northstar in close range. Now note, there will be no bias in this video. Whatever happens is going to be exactly what happens as a realistic depiction. I'm not going to script or anything. If he beats me despite me using these tactics, he just simply wins. But that goes for any fight, whether I'm Ion or Scorch or any other Titan. You can always lose or win in any scenario, which will come down to who's better. So, what I will be showing you is something that gives you an advantage. Now, it doesn't make Northstar better than Ronin in this scenario, but it does provide me an advantage. That way I might survive better. So note, this is not going to suddenly make you good at the game. Now the first thing that usually happens is when Ronin hits a Northstar, the Ronin's usually looking another direction, tunnel vision, on a target. So he's probably going to shoot me first or arc wave me and slash me, whatever. Anything can happen. Now the thing is that once you're arc wave, you can't really run. I mean, you can turn around and shoot, get a little dash or whatever, but there's not much you can really do to escape. This is why you don't try to escape, for that reason. Ronin does not often, if ever. So it's nice to have a cover or an obstacle or building between you and the Ronin, and that is that is because Ronin, if me and Ronin were having just a shootout, sitting at each other, spamming shots, Ronin would inevitably win. However, I do more damage per shot than Ronin does. So if I can make it so we shoot each other 6 times evenly, I will win because my shot does more damage per hit. However, he can shoot me more often. So I want to reduce the amount of times that both of us can shoot each other. That's what we have to cover. Now next, it also acts as a good spot to circle around. We can kind of go in circles, because if not, I'm just going to be in open space and he can do whatever. So I'm going to reduce his ability to melee me, to shoot me, arc wave, all of that. Since Ronin is also based off precision, not speed and overwhelming. Anyway, come over and charge at me. Tether trap. Most people make this dumb mistake of putting a cluster missile on a tether trap. All he has to do is phase shift. And your entire use of tether trap and cluster missile are now gone. So if you just place a cluster missile and a tether trap right there, it's not very well. It's not going to work out. Instead
you're going to place either the tether trap or the cluster missile one by one.
Place them separately, and what you're going to do is first place a tether trap for 1 or 2 reasons. To draw out his phase shift, or if his phase shift has already been drawn out, you will use it now to hold him in place. You're not going to run away, but say I trap him here, which I don't have it ready yet, and he's stuck. I can go around this wall, and now we have the wall between us. But that's not the case. And then you can use a cluster missile for the same thing, either to draw out the phase shift, or to slow him down, sword block. If he's sword blocking, he can't run. He can walk pretty fast, but he can't run. He can dash as well in phase shift, but it will slow him down some. So, you can use it either for 2 things, restrict movement or nail damage. But we're not just done there yet. Another way to make it more effective, see that we have this small little corner here. By placing it here and having him run through it, I can fly over his head and bring him right back around through it for more damage. Now note, it doesn't last very long, and you should make good use out of it when you can. But this is again another way to do more damage up close.
To simplify this part, you should never spam your shots as Northstar. Always take your time charging them. And while it's not a golden rule, my preferred method is about 3 or 5. I will shoot 4 occasionally, or 2 if 2 is necessary to put him in doom state. But 3 or 5, since I feel like if I'm going to shoot 4, I might as well shoot at 5.
Lastly, we're going to want to use a counter punch, so come forward. The counter punch is a little bit more difficult on Ronin since Ronin has a little bit more reach and I believe melee speed. But the counter punch is when you punch someone before they get in melee distance. So he's not in melee distance yet, but I'll punch him and he's gonna walk into my fist. And again, it is more difficult to do on Ronin than other Titans. This prevents you from getting executed. It also gains some distance on you, and just like this, we create space, shoot him, and then we can remove him from existence. Now I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, on sight. The moment you see me, let's scrap. Ah. Yes! That was close. I messed up a little spot. There's one part right here where he didn't have his phase shift and he was tethered. I could have shot the missile on him, but I shot it a little bit closer because I thought the tether was going to break or something. But we're good. I made a little bit of mistake. He might have made a mistake somewhere in there. I'm not gonna lie, I got quiet for
Now
a
the
second
next
because
few
my heart
clips will be
jumped
my
and I was
encounters
dead.
with Ronin and
There we
online
go, I did it.
matches. And of course
Beat
it
Ronin
can
up
vary
close.
by how well I'm executing the tactics I showed you and my overall aim.
That's one shot. There we go. That's another. Yep. Not joking when I said I was gonna clutch up. Then again, it's not that good of a Northstar. I made quick work of him. How much damage is that? Oh, stacked up so fast. Alright, let's get over here and help these guys out. Except I'm really the one who needs help right now.
Look,
There's
man,
no way, bro.
I don't know why I walked
Swear
inside
to God,
Ronin's
I
face. This
swear.
clip is pretty old,
I
but
even pre-ejected. I was
just don't do
pre-ejected.
that. Alright?
That's cool.
He wasn't even in Doomsday. I could have survived and killed
My
him.
damage up. Shot right in the eye. Oh, he's got double fish and 3 Swiss.
I went straight into their Facebook. A Ronin and a Northstar and I got raped. I did not expect him to be there, but I had no choice but to go there because else I just would have fallen. I would have fallen to my death.
I just got killed, bro. Look, I need to show you how.